So just before the latest season, the Season of the Worthy, dropped on us just a little over a month ago, Bungie informed us about some sniper rifle nerfs that were going to be landing in the sandbox. If you don't recall those nerfs specifically, here's a quick refresher. They told us that 140 RPM snipers, such as the Twilight Oath or the Omniscient Eye from the Garden of Salvation, would no longer do enough damage to kill in 2 body shots. They do roughly 91 to the body at this point. So they're going to require 3 body shots instead. Also, adaptive frame snipers, the 90 RPM snipers like Beloved or the Eye of Soul, for example, would no longer do enough damage to one-shot kill most roaming supers in PvP unless they were assisted by something like Vorpal rounds or box breathing. That left aggressive frame snipers, the 72 RPM snipers, alone at the top, being able to both kill in 2 body shots and be able to kill all supers in 1 shot to the head as well. Immediately, myself and many others expressed some concerns. The bottom line is that we thought this would take away too many choices from the player and ultimately force most people to just run Revoker, since it has a 35 zoom, which is, best in class. It's aggressive frame, best in class. It can kill in 2 body shots and puts down all supers. On top of that, it also refunds ammo, making it, undisputably the best sniper rifle in the game for PvP. In addition, it refunds ammo, making it the best option for elimination as well. So we foresaw that when trials would drop, which obviously it did, this would severely limit the sniper rifle pool. And we were absolutely right. Yeah, as of right now, in all quick play environments, 6v6, that is, the Revoker is the most used sniper rifle, eclipsing Beloved, the next best choice by more than triple the usage percentage. That's absolutely nutty. And this, just this weekend alone in Trials of Osiris, the Revoker accumulated well over 2.5 million kills, while Beloved was responsible for far less than 1 million. It's the best choice in all places by a landslide. Now, many people are out there saying Revoker is busted and needs to be addressed. And it's not that I disagree. It's more that I'm going to echo an approach that many other people have brought up in the past when dealing with other outliers. When many people were saying, hey, spare rations is an issue, lots of folks were suggesting, well, we should probably try to buff other primaries so that it's not like, spare rations is busted and needs nerfed. It's more that the alternatives need to be more relevant, specifically other hand cannon archetypes, and I still think 140s need some love. And when people said, hey, Dustrock Blues is busted, way back when Forsaken dropped, many folks were suggesting it's not that it's busted, it's that other shotguns are too inconsistent and just suck in comparison, and they need to be made more relevant. Similarly, if we bring that approach forward, I think Revoker's insane usage rates right now are mainly because our other choices were basically taken away, The nerfs to those sniper rifles, those nerfs made the choice for us, We need more choices on the table again. Now, I think it's important to note that I'm speaking primarily from the perspective of a console main, right? On PC, sniper rifles are pretty vastly different. I will openly admit that when I play on PC, sniping with a controller is pretty dang easy. Sniping, if you're a good mouse and keyboard user, sniping is pretty easy there too. I would say much easier than console with a controller. While aim assist is the same essentially, the wider FOV, making more scopes viable on top of having far less recoil, all these other factors, it makes double bodies easier to pull off. Man, it's just undeniably easier for people to be good with a sniper rifle on PC, and that's why you see many high-tier players actually complaining about sniper rifles on PC, and a lot of the PC community is saying snipers need to be addressed. But that's not really the world that many of us live in, and I would argue that the nerfs that we did get didn't actually target the things that PC players are dealing with from sniper rifles. On PC, what they need is, perhaps a decrease to range and aim assist, and recoil animations need to be adjusted to make the ease of sniping go down. But those aren't the things that were addressed with the nerfs that we got. The nerfs that we got didn't make sniping harder, right? It wasn't a nerf to sniper rifles making sniping harder. It just made snipers have only a couple of genuine options for, which sniper to use. But again, I will defer to the PC experts and not make suggestions for a sandbox that I don't play in more than a couple times a week. I'll focus my feedback specifically for console environments. Okay, so with that sort of in the background, moving forward, I would say double body shots with 140s on console were never really a problem. Right, 140s were already not overly popular because they couldn't drop supers in a single hit, and that means they need some redeeming qualities in order to keep them relevant. Their best qualities are generally related to their handling speeds and their generally higher aim assist values at closer range, with drop-offs further out that make them really like brawler sniper rifles for aggressive sniping. But the second they took away their ability to drop in 2 body shots, in the range that you're typically using these snipers, man, they put the nail in the coffin for 140s. At this point, they're just a novelty of quick play, and that's basically it. You'll see one every now and then, but their usage rates right now are abysmal. No one actively goes out there thinking to themselves, okay, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to shoot the first thing I see twice in the chest. Nah, everyone's going for headshots almost every time. There are times when you're trying to clean up a kill and you just go for the body shot to do it. You think they're weak enough, or you're trying to prime a rusher with a body shot and then swap to the primary and clean it up. But usually people are going for headshots, and the 140 RPM double body shots were at best an annoyingly poor use of ammo. That inconvenienced you from time to time. It wasn't a broken strategy, right? I'd like to see this change reverted. I would like to see the damage change to 140s be reverted so they can kill in 2 body shots, because no one wants to use a sniper rifle that you have to shoot somebody 3 times potentially to kill. You know what I mean? And you might say, well, just hit your headshots. Well, sometimes it just doesn't work like that. Destiny's an inconsistent game, and it has been for years. It's okay for for a sniper rifle to kill in 2 body shots. It's not that it's super easy to land 2 body shots with the recoil that you have to deal with on console. I was a fan. I've always been a fan of 140s, and I would say that it's not an easy thing when you have so many mobility options out there that people are using. It's not an easy thing to double body someone who's trying to close the gap on you. Generally speaking, the time to kill on things like, hard light and spare rations and obviously shotguns and bastions that are going around out there. There's so many things that are going to kill you before you have a chance to line up 2 body shots. So I'd like to see this change reverted so more people consider dropping the Revoker for something else. Now, the other change that was made was, like I said earlier, to adaptive frame sniper rifles like the Beloved, making them unable to shoot most roaming supers in one shot, take them down in one shot. Supers are scary things, and most of them have heavily spammable mobility options like Arc Staff Infinite Dodge, Spectral Swipe Spam, the Striker R1 Spam, the Dawnblade Dashy Action, or Ionic Blink on Storm Trance, etc. I mean, these supers have heavily spammable mobility options, so hitting a headshot against a super with a brain is difficult to do. I'm a little on the fence about this one, but I think I'm going to lean towards saying, yeah, I think they should kill in 1 shot to the head. Aggressive frames already benefit from doing a crap ton of body shot damage. That can be their one thing as far as I'm concerned. That can be their one thing. I don't think they need to be the only archetype able to drop supers in 1 shot. So, alright, let me know, where do you stand on this? What would you like to see done to snipers, if anything at all? Or do you think that these nerfs were good nerfs? Like I said earlier, I don't think that these nerfs actually targeted the ease of use of sniper rifles, and I think that most people who are against snipers, that's really their bad guy. It's the ease of use. It's not which sniper rifles we use. And I think that these nerfs basically just limited the pool of what sniper rifles are usable. It didn't actually target their ease of use or usability. So I'd like to see these changes reverted so we have more options, and it's not just Revoker out there alone at the top. Tell me where you stand, and let me know. Also, just a quick reminder, I am partnered with GamerSupps. If you like GamerSupps or you'd like to try their product out, feel free to use my code truevanguard for a discount when you check out. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope to catch you in the Crucible.